sold out. And that was it for the rest of the season. What am I talking about? Today, the 6-piece fat-butted and bushy Grosso Lavender, $31.84. Court Wallin is back. I told you, Roberta's, all of our favorite friends, hard to find, easy to grow. Court, welcome to Pat's Garden Guide.
Thank you, Pat.
Nice
what a
to see
great
you.
way to kick off the garden season with you today.
Oh my gosh, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, thank you.
That top find means you are now looking at something that, well, as we said, it's sold out the one and only time that we shared it with you. That was the end of January last year. That was the end of being able to see it for the season. This is special lavender. I mean, look how beautiful that is. Court, with all of your background, your family's life dedicated for well, it was your grandfather, and then
four generations.
Four generations. I forgot how many generations. Four generations going back. So you travel the world to find us not lavender plants that we would find in the nursery. That's why you want to buy them from the Q.
That's right, and I'll explain. Pat, there's two major types of lavender. The French, which is known for its sweet, beautiful perfume, fragrance, a high oil. And the English lavender, which has a slightly more medicinal scent, but it's very winter hardy, never say die perennial. Well, the fat-butted Bushy Grosso, Pat, is a hybrid of both. They cross the French with the English, so now you have the world's richest, most fragrant, high in oil content of any lavender, and you have that winter hardiness, that never say die perennial plant that's going to give you a long season of flowers. June, July, August, September, and October, really up to the first heavy frost wherever you live.
And this is a perennial.
It's a perennial.
So this is an investment, which I know when you're trying to build a garden, that's something that you can count on year after year after year.
Yes, they come back every year.
These guys, if you've never bought anything from Roberta's, they do such an incredible job with a planting guide. So you'll know what to do with it when you get it home, how to care for it, what to do when it gets cold and the seasons change. That's the beauty of this. You are getting 6 of these. This is our plant of the month, and you're one of the first to get it. And again, I will warn you, what happened last year was you loved it so much that it's sold out by January 26th. You don't get charged for the plants until they actually ship, and they don't ship until it's time to put them in the ground. So don't think, oh my gosh, Pat, what am I going to do? We've got it all figured out for you. We were talking, we can't figure whether it's your 19th, 20th, or 21st year on QVC, but it's been a long time, so they know what they're doing around here.
We do, Pat, and let's take a look at the images, because I want you to see what these big, beautiful, fragrant plants will look like in your garden. And so you can now reserve and order what you want. So there you see, that's probably a 3-year-old plant. When they're full grown, they'll be about 3 feet high and 3 feet wide. And you know, you'll get over 1,000 spikes of flowers on a fully mature plant with proper care. And the care couldn't be simpler. These will grow in the poor soil. They like the hot, extreme summer temperatures, and they'll take the extremely frigid winter temperatures as well. So look at that. This 6-piece set, isn't it beautiful, lining a walk? Figure out if you want to line both sides of your walkway going up to your front door. This set will make about an 18-foot path.
Oh, wow.
18 foot per season. Yeah,
so maybe get that second set that so many of you are doing, because you will find, and every year when I see Court and everyone from Roberta's, I say, you know, I still have that lavender, and I don't know how many years ago you gave me that lavender. I have it in a jar in my house.
See the bundles right there? Yeah, and the next shot too coming up. That's what it was.
Exactly.
A cut bundle of lavender blossoms that you can dry, and there's so many uses for them indoors as a dried flower, Pat. They will keep away the moss, silverfish, ants, and those awful stink bugs that we get here in the Northeast.
Yes, absolutely. And there's reasons you want to plant this near your garden, and the reason that gardeners do. That's why 800 of these have already been ordered. When you order today, they will be shipped out when it's appropriate for your area, so don't you worry at all about that. And if you have that Q card, 3 easy pays is always guaranteed to you, $10.62. The long blooms, the hardiness that you want on this. Court, let's talk about the, oh my gosh, look how beautiful.
Okay, a 3-year-old plant. Look at that,
Wow.
over 1,000 stems of flowers per plant. Now outside, Pat, like you were saying, this has a lot of benefits. It keeps away the aphids, the ants, the caterpillars, the fleas, ticks,
Perfect.
and other insects. So you put this around your
look what it
vegetable
attracts.
garden, and it attracts the hummingbirds and the butterflies.
Nice.
It keeps away the rabbits and the deers, you know. So let's show them how
Okay.
you can actually cut and dry the
Sounds
lavender.
good.
All right, come on out, and I'll show you how to make the potpourri.
Okay,
All right.
so it actually starts this way.
Yeah, this, and you're getting
Okay.
6 of them.
So 6 pots full
6
of
pots.
the lavender
And
you're getting.
you space them about 3 feet apart. It'll make an 18-foot border. And I highly recommend picking up the Hawaiian Flower Magic and the Spray and Flourish with your set.
Okay, and that Flower Magic plant food, that bottle makes 120 gallons and it's less than $20.
Absolutely.
So
So-
ask about that or look for that on QVC.com. All right.
So this, go ahead and pick one. I'm going to put you to
Okay.
work here.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to cut and dry your lavender. I hang it upside down with a rubber band just to let
Okay.
it dry. And then just simply twist here, Pat. And
Okay.
you just twist and look at all the lavender blossoms
Oh my gosh, look.
that you're going to get.
Oh, that's cool. I love this smell. I love what my hands smell.
Everybody loves it. Men, women, the
Oof.
beautiful spa benefits. And then you can make your sachets,
How
put them in
nice is
cricket
that?
baskets. And you put this in your lingerie drawer,
Yeah.
your sweater drawer, anywhere you like. It keeps away the moss, silverfish ants, and even this part here, you can cook with this. Put it in your smokers. Gives the roast, yes, the roast a beautiful, beautiful fragrance.
1,250
flavor.
of you will have your lavender. The set of 6 is what we're offering you. Sold out last January 26th, and we never saw it again for the rest of the season. That's why I encourage you, although you're thinking it's January, Pat, it's okay. That's when the best gardens really come about.
This is garden planning season, folks. This is when you want to plan for the best plants. You want to reserve yours, and I think it's a special featured price, pre-season price.
Yeah,
I believe.
pre-season
Yeah,
price.
pre-season, because really the garden season starts on the 30th.
Right.
We have all over 1-hour shows, but the growing guide, as you were saying, is included, and it gives you step-by-step instructions, photos, where to use it, and let me tell you, this is easy. That's why we want it to be the first plant that we offer, because this is a must-have in any garden.
Well,
It
and it's
is a
not what
blend.
you find in the, I mean, you can
No,
find
it's
lavender
not
in
like
the stores.
your
but there's a
Munstead hit
difference.
coats. This
Right.
is the Grosso. Pat, what makes this special is that this is a cross between the French, which has that beautiful fragrance that we all love, the sweet smell of lavender, and the English, which is known for its winter hardiness. So this is a cross
So you
between
can put it in the
both.
ground no matter where you live.
Down
Yes?
to minus 20 degrees.
And if
Look,
it
minus
gets
20.
to lower than that, you should move.
Yeah,
I also, last year, you had given me lavender, and
Mm-hmm.
I had a pig planter that we sold here. I don't know if we'll sell it this year, but I love it.
Okay.
And it looks so pretty, because I'll
In
be
the
honest
planter,
with you,
too.
in the planter.
Yeah.
Because the first couple of years I had lavender, I overwatered it because I was working too hard. I was watering it every day. This is an easy plant. It
Yes.
doesn't need special soil. It
No.
doesn't need to be watered every day.
No, you know, once they're established, they're very drought tolerant in the garden. And even in a container, like you said, you can
Right.
go a week or longer. You're not out there dragging the hose. This respects your wallet because they're perennial. They're going to come back like that every year in your garden. And
Every
it
year.
respects your time because you're not having to water weekly with these.
Look how beautiful
Look, you
that is.
plant these once in your lifetime. I love them like this, going up a walkway or along a walkway. You'll be able to cut all of the flowers that you
When should
want
you
for
cut
your
them?
sachets.
Is there a time of the year?
Well,
for it?
you cut them when they're fully open like,
Okay.
like that. They're going to bloom for you a good long time, so you can cut often. You're going to have flowers June, July, August, September, and October. And you can be bundling them, like order several sets
Yeah.
and put the
Nice.
kids to work. Along with their lemonade stand, they could be selling bundles of lavender and also lavender in addition to lemonade is a good addition to your lemonade. Try it.
Well,
look up the recipes.
2,000 of you have already dialed in, so that's really important because that's half the quantity. Half the quantity that we have for the entire season. Right now, if what happened last year happens again this year, we're going to be in trouble. We also, by the way, have this amazing Bernini planter coming up. These would be beautiful in the Bernini planter. You have to wait. It's coming up in the second hour.
Surrounding your Bernini planter or in your Bernini planter, absolutely. I love these wherever you want to sit and relax.
Right. Could you do them in little, I mean, you have them in big pots here. Can you do them in little pots in the ground? Talk to me about containers.
Okay.
Give me some ideas.
So if you're into container gardening, of course, the bigger the pot, the bigger they grow. But you can start them in small pots if you want a smaller plant, so you don't have to go out and put them in a big pot.
Okay.
All right? But the bigger the pot, the bigger they grow. These are probably a 24-inch pot, and these are about 2 years old.
About 2 years old. How many did you put in there?
There's 3 in one pot.
3 in one pot.
Yeah, but this is what they'll get to be like one. There's 3 in a pot right now, but really this is the size of 1 after 2 years.
Okay.
And you're getting 6. These have been vernalized. Vernalized means they've had their first season of cold weather. It's just a little extra step that Roberta's does for you that gets them to bloom faster and grow more vigorously in your garden.
That way they have a better chance of surviving in my garden than I'm sure in anybody's.
Yes.
How do you say that, with a V?
Vernalized. Yeah, with a V. Yeah.
I'm going to try that some conversation today.
Yeah.
I'm going to say vernalized. All right, so you get 6 of these. That's the beauty.
6 of them. But it'll make an 18-foot border, or you can surround. You know, my mom, Roberta, was an excellent gardener, and she loved to plant these amongst her vegetable garden, so she's not using chemicals and sprays to keep away the aphids, the caterpillars, the ticks, and all of those things.
Hey, look up, you know, as I always like to say, Google lavender and look up some of the benefits of the lavender. Not only do they look beautiful, but they're really great to have in your garden. That's the beauty of it. And these are perennials. So you only plant these once and they come back year after year, and they get better when they come back. That's what you'll find with Roberta's. Roberta's never ceases to amaze me because these are hard to find. Okay, I know you can find lavender in your nursery, but not this kind of lavender, because that's what all of our vendors do. You're going to see a gardenia coming up, which is a specially bred gardenia. This is specially bred lavender. 3,000. Now well over half of the quantity is spoken for. And when it's gone for the season, it's gone. It's not like, you know, Court has a whole new stash in his back pocket.
No, these were planted last year. They've been vernalized. And lavender is actually near and dear to my heart. The first memory I have as a little boy was sitting in a laundry basket of lavender sachets like this, because my grandmother, who started the company, used to travel the world to find unique plants, and she would bring them to fairs and flower shows. So this is all I've done as a little boy. I was probably 2 years old in a laundry basket. So this, you know,
I love the
is
smell
so
of
near
lavender.
and dear to my heart, lavender, and it's loved by men, by women. And this is the best lavender because it is a cross between the French, which is known for its very beautiful, fragrant perfume, and the English, which is very winter hardy. Never say die perennial. So you get the best of both worlds. This lavender has the highest oil content of any lavender in the world. That's why we chose it, and that's why we bring it to you today.
Growing Guide.
Growing Guide.
Don't get charged until they ship out, but if you don't get them today and they sell out, everything we have is here right now. It's the only order of the season. Quickly, will you remind us how it works?
Yeah, so you're going to order now. This is where you're planning for the best plants and for your best garden. Find your area of the country. For instance, Ohio is mostly green. If you look down at the box for Ohio, you'll see a date, 4/16. That's the week that we'll ship to Ohio. And Pat, we have a gotta grow guarantee with all of our plants. So Roberta's assures your satisfaction for its perennials, and this is a perennial, for over 1 year from time of purchase. And if for any reason your results don't match or I'd say exceed your expectations, just give us a call and we'll send out replacements.
Pre-season pricing
Pre-season.
doesn't stick around forever. $31.84, saving you some nice money on that. We will see you on the 30th.
The 30th, the official
Terrific.
kickoff day.
Thank you, Cord.
Thank you.
All right, you want to see what else is coming up? Because this is a 2-hour show. This is our pre-season gardening kickoff today, and I'm just thrilled to be with you.